Okay, so we are now reviewing isosceles triangle. This is day 5. Today we're going to talk about the base angles of an isosceles triangle. And what you're going to learn is how to solve problems involving isosceles triangle. Let me show you. A side means the outside of the triangle. So if I draw this triangle here, and I'm going to call it triangle A, B, C. So an isosceles triangle means that these two sides are the same and the base angles are also going to be the same. Okay, that's what that means. So these are called, that's a base angle. This is called a base angle. And if you flip this around, let me show you. So you can flip this around and this can change. So you can be on this side. As long as the sides are marked, these two are called those base angles. And if I flip it around, as long as these two sides are marked, these are called your base angles. So the angles across from the sides are the same. And remember, angles are in the inside and sides are on the outside. And this is the definition of an isosceles triangle, where the two sides are the same, the angles across from those two sides would also be the same. And there are 180 degrees in a triangle. So the measure of angle B and C, you can add those together, subtract it out from 180, and you can find the measure of angle A. So I just talked about this isosceles triangle from the last slide. So let's try this one together. It says find the value of x. Well, if I look at this, I notice that this is an isosceles triangle because they have this marked. So that means this angle and this angle should be the same. It told me one angle. So if I know that there are 180 degrees in a triangle, I'm going to go ahead and call this A, this B, and this C. So that means if I do the measure of angle A plus, and I'm going to call this X and X because I know what they are, plus X plus the other X. If I add all those together, I should get 180. So I get 58 plus 2 X's should be 180. Minus 58 out of there, minus 58 on this side. So we get, and I'm going to continue up here, 2x equals 180 minus 58. And grab the calculator. Let's see what we get here. 180 minus 58. So that's 122. Alright, so divide this by 2, divide this by 2, and x should equal 122 divided by 2 is 61. And guys, make sure you get your calculators. Remember, the county does not allow us to let you use the calculators at school or the school calculators during the test. They require you to use the calculator on the computer. So to be better prepared for the test, I am highly suggesting that you buy your own scientific calculator. You can get it from Walmart for $13. I'm sure the Casio is about $13, and the multi-viewer is probably somewhere around the same range. But please get your calculator so I can start helping you in class on how to use it, or you can practice how to use it. So when you take your test, the calculator won't be a problem for you. So here you go. Both of these angles here are 61, and you can easily check by adding them together and see if you get 180. Now to get to this x here, well, here's what I know. That if this is, I probably shouldn't have called this x. I should have called this y because I don't believe these two angles are the same. So let me go back and correct that. I'm going to call these y instead. And I'm calling them y because if I call them x, then I'm saying that this angle is the same as this angle, and that's incorrect. So I'm going to put y here, and I'm going to go back over here and change this out for y. Okay, now we're back in the game. So right here, oh, I could have left it, but we're going to leave it anyway. This is 61. So if this is 61, And I know that these two angles are going to be the same, because if these two sides are the same, then this angle is the same as that angle, and this angle is the same as that angle. So if this is 61, so is this x right here, 61. All right. Now it says, what type of triangles are these and why? These are isosceles triangles. And that is because the base angles are the same. Or you can say because it has two sides that are the same. And you're good. And you're finished with that. Alright, so I want you guys to try the rest of these. And I will see you in class. Alright, see you guys.